out here late morning for a bit of a sufferfest, and I've come to the conclusion that we in the West are not comfortable with suffering, and even the word sort of brings anxiety to us. We spend our lives making money, trying to build this comfortable home and environment to be comfortable, right? And that is supposed to be a manifestation of happiness. So I think the illusion is that when you're comfortable, you're happy. When you got money, you're happy. When you got material wealth and possessions, you're happy. Well, my findings and science and people that I respect, philanthropists and philosophers and psychiatrists, believe, for the most part, that through suffering is when we grow. And through suffering and hardship is when we have enlightenment. And if you look at people's lives that have been through that, Nelson Mandela comes to mind. Through all his suffering, he came out of jail and was kind to the people and empathetic and compassionate to the same people that tortured him and suppressed him and kept him in jail. I think it was 25 years, I can't even imagine. Anyway, I think that we all need to challenge ourselves, not necessarily suffer. That comes with the territory. Any challenge involves some kind of awkwardness in our heads and our bodies and our souls. But through challenging ourselves, putting ourselves in uncomfortable situations, that's when we realize how strong we are and how resilient we are as humans. And I believe in the West, we're suffering right now because we haven't experienced, for the most part, haven't experienced a war or any kind of famine or a real depression that's really affected our livelihoods and our ability to provide for ourselves and our families. So, although I do not welcome what's happening right now in any way whatsoever, it's been awful. And it's going to be awful for a while. I do think there are opportunities within this time, not through COVID necessarily, but there's an opportunity for spiritual growth and enlightenment, whatever that is to you. Everybody has their path, everybody has their own journey, but there are opportunities out there, and if we don't take them, then we miss that opportunity. We let it go by. There's a great quote out there saying that everybody can teach us something, and if we didn't learn something from every person we interact with, that was a missed opportunity on our behalf. So what I hear time and time again is personal responsibility, which is really difficult. No one wants to be responsible these days. But I think through focusing on that and embracing the suffering with the intention of learning and becoming a better person, there's something there. So, you know, maybe I'm grasping for straws, but things seem pretty grim, and we have to have something to look forward to every week, every day, every hour. There has to be light at the end of the tunnel, and we have to create that and not wait for it to manifest. Or at least when it manifests, we have to act on it. We have to take it in and figure out what we need to learn. Anyway, this is my minor sufferfest today. I'm going to run the rest of this hill, and it's pretty brutal, but I'm not complaining. Feeling great and grateful. All right, y'all.